Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing awesome. It's September 4th, so I mean, it's almost fall or autumn or whatever other words you want to call it. But basically, if the leaves are going to be falling off the trees soon, So I wanted to take you outside and show you what flowers and what stuff, some of Billy's top picks. And I hope you're all doing wonderful there. And yeah, let me know if there's any the flowers and stuff that you think are cool. It's not just flowers. There's some ornamental trees, ornamental grasses, even like some cherry trees and peach tree and stuff, pawpaw tree, stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, hope you're all doing awesome. Bye for now, and come outside. I'll go show you the tour. All right, so back in the garden, and I wanted to start with this one. This is a chiffon, a rose of Sharon. This late in the summer, most things are kind of fizzled out or done. They're flowering, but the Rose of Sharon chiffon is still blooming away. Got a little bug bite there, but still super pretty. Love the color. It's really overcast, cloudy day. It's even supposed to rain, but I figured in case it doesn't, I'm still gonna water the dry spots. It's not good to rely on the rain or the weatherman. Yeah, and this is dune grass, blue dune grass. Super cool grass. It's like white blue color. If you ever get this plant though, I'd recommend planting it in a pot or in its container in the ground, because it will spread and become kind of invasive. But look at that color. It's like a white, blue, gray. Oh, but yeah, I just super love the color of this. And like, it's such a different color than the normal green of like most other plants. So really stands out, especially at nighttime or like dusk and dawn. Wow. This is a fall blooming aster. Hasn't actually even started to flower yet. So that's cool. Oh, there's a leaf in it. So there we go. A little fixer-upper. The roses of these ones are pretty much done. These were a tri-color. They were like, see, they're like a pink, white, and they even have yellow. But this one's pretty much all done for the season. And then this I actually grew myself. The vine did this naturally, but I kind of groomed it to encourage that. And it's yellow and white honeysuckle, and it smells super awesome too. And then I got some chicories here. Some chicory. Love the color of chicory. Although if anyone ever plants chicory in their garden, remember you have to like hack it back, because it will spread and be kind of invasive if you don't. But really pretty flowers. Super love chicory. Awesome. And then around the corner here, boom, look at that. That is a iceberg white rose. And wow, it has been doing really well. Still blooming. Really, I have to be like friggin' 4 meters away here just to get it all in frame. Super cool. And thank you, Ingy, for the bench and the chair there. I think that's so cool. It matches with the roses. And there's Clara. Hey, Clara. But yeah, that's the white roses. And this one's super cool too. It's blooming. I'm trying to remember the name for. Okay, well, the name of this still escapes me, and I took like 3 minutes to think about it, and I don't know. It is kind of a bluer. It looks bluer in person than the video's kind of showing it, but hey, Clara, do you like it? Is it pretty? Yeah. Woo! She climbed up the fence. Such a good girl. But yeah, I would super recommend this rose. Because it's one of the few ones that seems to bloom like really profusely. And I mean, I didn't even deadhead it. Like, it still has the original blooms. Like, I didn't even deadhead it. It would have bloomed even more if I would have deadheaded it. And that's freaking gorgeous. Wow. So iceberg white rose. And then over here is I think it's called Tradescanthia, something like that. Clara, what you doing? Is there a bug? Is there a bug? But it's a really pretty flower. Super love this. It's awesome. This is from Ingy. Thank you so much. Very pretty. Oh, and this was a Persian cornflower, but it's not blooming at the moment. But it did root, and there's 2 of them, and they're gonna spread, and it's gonna look so cool there. And this is a pinpoint blue juniper. But yeah, sorry, pinpoint blue. It's an evergreen, and it's so cool. I really, really like it. Oh, it has a really, really interesting color, and it's an evergreen. So, but this pinpoint blue, I did get like 4 of them or something, and most of them have done really bad. Like, this is like one of the best ones at the moment. So, it doesn't like dry conditions at all. And then this one has kind of a funny or weird name. It's called leadwort. Super cool. It's kind of related to plumbago. It's in the Plumbaceae family, something like that. But it blooms really late. It just keeps blooming and blooming and blooming. And when it's all done blooming, these like seed pods that it forms, as those seed pods develop, they turn red. And it just gives such a beautiful contrast. Really, really love this plant. It doesn't even like start like growing in the spring. It's very, very slow to start. But because it kind of blooms from like midsummer to like till frost, pretty much. Super cool. Leadwort. Here's a little teeny baby juniper that was actually a volunteer sprout in the garden, and I've been watering it and letting it grow. And you see how big it is, like. So all that's for scale. Hope you could see all right, but it's like probably it goes up to almost my knee. So, yeah, and that was just a little baby plant in the spring, and so I am going to pot this up and relocate it because it's too close to the house. Can't have a juniper tree that close. But yeah, I wanted to show you that, and it's right beside a Taylor Japanese maple, and like she's pink. So I think that's so cool. She'll be pretty in pink. She'll be pretty in pink. And that's a little Roxanne geranium. There's a little clump of it there, and it's flowering. And it's beside a sedum. And then we got a little baby cornflower. And this is a variegated sunflower. This was from Ingy. Thank you so much. It blooms really profusely, and it's doing really well. You kind of see the variegation seems to be kind of fading. But in the spring, it was really bright white, and it looks super cool. And even though the variegation fades in the like late summer, look at all the pretty flowers. I think that's super awesome. Like here's more cornflowers beside it, and you can see the cornflowers are even mostly done. But that's the sunflowers just blooming away. It's like a mini dwarf sunflower. And then there's also, this was from Ingy too, and it's echinacea. I think it was called like ruby, something ruby red. Really pretty. But yeah, I just wanted to say that like this ruby red, if you see this at one of the garden centers, really would recommend it because it's blooming longer than all of my other echinaceas. Like, see all those blooms? Now, it might be because that's closer to the house, so it gets shade protection after like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So that might be why. But over here, which gets a lot more sun, all of the other varieties are all done. Like they're all pretty much brown. Like there's 3 different kinds here, and they've all gone to just kind of to seed. So that's super cool. The ruby red. All right, and then here is a blue lobelia, which is so super pretty. Really like it. The camera kind of like purplifies it a little bit, makes it look a little bit more purple, but love this, recommend, and have awesome rest of summer. And subscribe for more, and let me know what you thought of all the cool plants.